learn anything from that experience? I mean, you're singing a country song. You got to change your style.
No, we learned that when we don't like something, we're not going to do it.
Yeah. Yes, Jessie.
Yeah. He keeps spiking me. So sorry, it's the Vivian Westwood. Under these glasses is a monstrosity.
Can you look though on camera?
Oh my God, right! You said it very calmly.
Yeah.
It was like, and the winner is Little Mix.
And we were like,
oh!
I remember it so well.
Don't you do that
God.
with me on it. Please put you and me under the table. Honest to God.
I thought you were falling off your chair then.
They haven't got a clue what she's saying.
but Jade has got better, because when I first met Jade, I'm not joking, I did think she was foreign. I did, but she's a lot better now. Me, Lee and Jade kind of formed a little gang, and we were like, this doesn't work out, we should just be a girl group. Yeah.
I had no friends.
And then Perry was discovered last minute.
I was so quiet. I was terrified of everything and everyone.
She was singing in the corridors, and someone was like, we can't let her go. And then she joined.
Yay! You come along, the way I feel about you, you just get me wrong. If you only knew the way I feel about you, I just can't describe it. No, 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 finally it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just can't describe it. Desire. Oh, go for the drum!
Who's your favourite member of Little Mix?
Oh, me.
Believing friends and somebody.
Oh, she's got a bit country.
What you want? Baby, I got it. What you need? You know I got it. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you get home. Oh, baby, just a little bit. Get on. Just a little bit. Respect. Just a little bit. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Follow Miss Tomer. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Yeah, I mean, normally Jade is the first one to just shoot it down and be like...
Yeah, Jade's good at that.
Yeah.
She's very good at that. And then Jessie's good when they continue to dig.
Yeah.
Then she's like, right, I've had enough now. Do you know what I mean? Like, Jessie takes no prisoners. No, I love that. It's hilarious. And leigh-anne will just have an outburst.
Oh, remember last time in the interview? That was so funny.
We don't want to talk about it!
Yeah, literally, she lost it. Leigh-anne doesn't work well under pressure, you see. She kind of freaks out.
They call Ian, like someone called Ian, they call Ian.
Ian.
And we're like, no, it's 2 syllables, Ian.
We're saying 2 syllables, Ian.
No!
It's 2.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's exactly the same.
2 syllables, Ian.
We're saying 2 syllables, Ian.
No!
Just love makeup.
Where are you?
The full kit.
Full
Full
Where are you, Leigh-anne?
Saying, right, okay, practice what we're going to do, because if the camera comes on us, we need to look humble and be like, baby, that's not a mic. This is the microphone. I'll continue. We wouldn't practice in our humble faces. Well, what do you know? We would.
We're never splitting up, ever.
Never, ever, ever. Together.
Yes, there you go, right.
You guys still seem so close.
I know right now it looks like we're not very nice to each other. But we do love each other, really.
But what's the secret?
We have a little sleepover tonight in the hotel.
Yeah. Also, you stay in the same room?
Yeah.
Well, we have separate rooms, but we just choose not to stay in them.
Yeah. It's really weird, like, we can't really get enough of each other. It's a bit strange.
Whose room do you often end up?
Perry's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? It's always Perry's.
I don't know.
Yes, I've had a horrific stage moment. Basically, on the X Factor tour, we did AT and we flew across the arena on a harness, okay? And yeah, we were doing ET, we got like halfway and then we started doing this. I started doing that and like I kind of just gradually tipped upside down. I thought I was going to fall out my harness in front of everyone. It's on YouTube and everything.
Oh, really?
Everyone else is like, kiss me, and I'm like trying to get up and then I like swing myself back up.
Oh,
and then I
that's
came
so
off
funny.
stage and the crowd was like, I see you trying to impress everyone there with some assault. Well, it didn't work. Don't be clever. And I was like, I didn't try to somersault. I just went upside down.
No, I think you were showing off actually. Yeah. You were just trying to get a bit nifty with your moves.
Oh god. And then I came home, my mum was like, look what I've seen on YouTube. I was like, oh brilliant.
Amazing. Sex with me so amazing. Bitch, but I have my money. Pay me what you want. Bitch, but I have my
My question for you is, what were your first impressions of each other?
First impressions. I
like this.
Really? No, I'm joking. Right, Jessie tells this story every day.
You should,
so
start from the
I think
beginning
you
of
should
who
tell
met
it.
who and like
Okay.
how.
Yeah.
Well, so Leigh-anne was actually on my very, very, very first audition.
Yes.
Okay.
And I remember her because she just looked insane. Her hair was all big and curly. She had these sick trainers on. She just looked so cool, and I thought she's probably gonna.
Yeah, I
end up going
think
really
we
far.
all spotted Jessie like individually. Like I said to my mum, I went, Mum, look at her. I went, how do I stand a chance next to her? And I was like, look, she's talking to everybody. She knows everybody. My mum was like, calm down.
I had no clue. She was getting interviewed loads
She
as
was
well.
so cool. Like,
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be a rapper or something. I
she thought he was gonna be a rapper.
Yeah. But anyway, start from like how you first met Jade.
So then, so we're all massive fans of X Factor. So and I've watched it years back. So I'm kind of a bit of a freak, and I know like previous contestants that have already been.
Right.
So then. Jade was the first person I met on the coach, and I was like, oh my god, you've already been on the X Factor. And I was like fangirling over
I was on it for about 7 seconds.
Yeah. So then I become friends with Jade, and she was like my first friend I'd made at boot camp. And I walked into her room, and Leigh-anne was here.
And I was like, oh my god, I knew that girl from my first audition. And I was like, oh wow, this is really cool.
And then she was the nicest person ever, because we started talking about like ex-boyfriends, like we'd known each other for years. It was so weird. And then, so then we all got put in a group together. And then, so then obviously where Lee was in my room and I'd met Jade, we all became friends straight away. So it was really strange. Then I got taken out of their group and I was like, no. And then I got put in a group with Perry, who I'd never met before. But apparently you said you had met me, but I can't remember. So I've got a memory of a
I've been
fish.
looking for Perry everywhere because I knew there was someone else from South Shields. And I feel like we telepathically knew that we were both from South Shields. Because we just sat down next to each other and I went, are you Perry from South Shields? She went, are you Jade from South Shields? And we just knew.
So it was like instant chemistry for you guys.
Yeah, but when I met Perry, it was so funny because like we got put into this group and like it was the most random group ever. Like Perry was all like really pretty and girly with like her little hippie headbands, and I was like this little urban street kid. And then there was this like other girl, and she was quite raunchy, and I was like, how the hell is this gonna work? So we're all a bit down in the dumps, we were all sitting on the stairs like, this is never gonna work. We're like, what is the point? And then we were like, well, let's just try and make it work. Me and Pez were like, let's make it work. And then I was like, let's sing to each other. And then I was expecting her to be like Ellie Goulding, like have that kind of quirky, don't know, do you guys know what I mean? That kind of voice. And then she was like, "Wow!" So I was singing, I was like, what the hell? She sounded like a black woman. I was like, oh my god. I was in so much shock, and then I was just so happy. I was like, yes, I've got this sick girl in my group. And then we became like rivals.
Yeah,
So we had to go against each other.
Because we had another girl in our group who was lovely, and then we were sort of against each other basically, like, and it was just horrible, wasn't it?
Because like they were dancing and rehearsing, we were like, me and Jess were like, they're dancing.
We didn't want them to see our moves, so we hid around the corner. Like, it was so funny.
We knew that like either one of us was going to get through, like one of the girl bands, and then when neither of us got through, we were like,
We couldn't understand it. And then they called our names, and it was just like fate because Jess got on so well with Perry in that group, and then me and Jade got on so well in our group, and it was just, it's so crazy. Honestly, it is fate. Like,
Right, it was fate.
Oh, bác đen.